This is Bob. He's my chuck wagon. I know, you're excited. I'm trying to solve the age-old bikepacking conundrum. How to eat fresh foods while on a bikepacking trip when you're in between gas stations. There's some concerns since this is a trailer that was built in the 2000s. I never forget the day I saw him in the little nursery and he was just a wee little trailer. I'm doing this trip with Texas Tech Adventure Media. We got 9 students and then me. So our route is roughly 100 miles through the high country of Ruidoso, New Mexico. The first day with Bob's always hard. It's not normal to pull 40 pounds, I think is about what he weighs. I'm making pan-fried potatoes, Brussels sprouts with some peppers in them, pepper medley, and then flat iron Wagyu steak. I wanted greenery, so Brussels I think travel the best, better than arugula or kale. You know, it's funny. I didn't like steak growing up because my dad didn't know how to cook it, and it was always tough. I'd watch TV shows, and of course steaks they go to, you know, like you go celebrate, you have steak and lobster. So I always thought, I didn't understand why people like steak. And it's because my dad was cooking it medium well. Shouldn't cook a steak medium well. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna toss the potatoes and the Brussels back in and just let them all mix. Peppers. And we're gonna make a little oven. Give that a couple minutes. Should be good enough. We're gonna flip it. That's pretty cool, huh? I love it. Oh, look at that. That's not bad at all. Holy mackerel. Oh, no.
Scale of 1 to 10?
10.
Thank you.
Or take it off there.
Okay.
You do that. We descended down Coe Canyon, and then we proceeded up Devil's Canyon, which is a pretty good climb. And now we're up the Fort Stanton Snowy River Cave Conservation Area. Oh, well, almost crashed. He puts a weird force on the bike, like he torques it. It causes me to wiggle. It gives me like a little wiggle. This was originally gonna be green chili chicken enchiladas. I cooked the green chili chicken ahead of time with some hatch green chilies, and I forgot the tortillas. So I bought tamales for one of our other days. So we're gonna do black bean tamales smothered in green chili chicken with cilantro rice. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know anything about this oven. Oh, damn, look. Ah, shit, guys. Man down. I had a tamale. I had them evenly counted. I've got some extra green chili here. Oh yeah. It's probably gonna give me a stomach ache. And now we wait. Oh, yes, yes. Woo. Oh my gosh, golly. A little cilantro. How about a lot of cilantro? Cilantro all over the plate. I think this is better than what I had planned. It's like a Mexican casserole. Got the green chili on the black beans. You see that? Black bean tamales in there. Look at that. Look at that steaming. And so I put the cheese on there, one, to make it better, but also let me know when it was done. Yellow cake mix.
It's moist, supreme.
You too. Let's do this. Let's make this layers. So here's our ice. So we're using to cool things back down. Rice cauliflower. Looks like I'm smuggling. Let's put it in the front here. Look at that, I got space there. I'm making a upside down, well, I'm calling it a peach cobbler. It's a very traditional Dutch oven peach cobbler. It's made with yellow cake mix and peaches. We're gonna pour some sugar juice out, pour one out for our homies. It's like I'm in a gangster movie. Anybody? Cake is something that's very hard to do. Like, a bad pie is a good pie. A bad cake is unedible. This is a 7-Up cake, a lemon lime soda cake. Well, food and community, and for me, go hand in hand. Whew, I'm getting, getting choked up for some reason. And Adventure Media has been a pretty big community for me. And to be welcomed with all these young people, it's kept my writing career alive and kept me relevant, I think. And also, I feel accountable. You know, some of these students look up to me, and if I'm not continually working, they're like, well, that guy was a loser. And so it's just, until you asked that question, I had never really thought about why this means, like, to make this effort to pull a trailer into the backcountry and share this cake. Hopefully it turns out. I'm sure it'll be edible. And I'm just a food guy. I love to cook, and I love to bake.
How long you reckon you're gonna have to cook this for?
I'm gonna guess 45 minutes. I give you cake in the semi-backcountry in an Omnia oven. That's moist, delicious. And we baked it here in the middle of nowhere. I carried this on my bicycle.
Not a light of the moon. That's how you know that I'm coming for you. I never bleed and I won't ever age. I never feel the embrace of the grave.
We just climbed up what the locals call no gals, meandering, constant ascent up over where the crest trailhead is. It's a hell of a climb. We see grades, double-digit grade, anywhere from 10 to 13% in some spots, and that's like a super steep grade. And everyone did it in a very efficient manner. Tonight is kind of a catch-all. We're gonna do a Frito pie. I've got some Brussels left. I'll cut those up. I've got a can of green chilies. And hopefully this meat doesn't make me sick, because I've had it in there for about, 4 days. This probably will be a solid 7 or an 8. I don't know. I thought I had more cheese, but I don't. Cheese makes everything better. Cheese, it's what comes from cows and sheep and goats. I'm a little tired today. Let's do this. Let's put some olive oil. Olive oil makes it so nice. Cracked peppercorn, the happiest spice in the world. That's paprika. I'm gonna let that get kind of crispy. Let's see how this smells. Smells good. We're gonna do the flip.
Clean. Oh yeah.
It's like a shepherd's pie or something. 10 out of 10. Shepherd's Frito pie, that's what I'm calling this. Everything's been exceptional, and it's been easy to do. Bon appetit. Nothing really came up that was a failure that I didn't anticipate. The cuisine exceeded my expectations. What better way to experience the backcountry than eating fresh food, your favorite foods, versus pouring water in a packet that was cooked in a factory downtown? Food is it's a compliment to life. Your best memories are over food, having dinners with friends, breaking bread with people. Even a great lunch with an old friend sets that memory in place, and then you always associate that food with that good memories. Nothing's ever perfect, ever. And best thing to do is to do it, because if you don't ever do it, it won't exist. And that's really imperfect if it doesn't exist.